Let's talk about your body's secret language. Together, we're going to demystify some of those surprising, often confusing, physical reactions that you have to the world around you.
You know that feeling, right? When out of absolutely nowhere, your heart just starts hammering in your chest. Or maybe you just feel totally spaced out and disconnected, and you have no idea why it's happening. It's a really unsettling experience.
Well, I'm here to tell you it is not just in your head. It's not you overthinking things. These feelings are real, physical signals from deep within your nervous system. Your body is talking to you, and it's about time we learned how to listen. And the key to this whole language is a concept called neuroception. It's a term from a researcher named Dr. Stephen Porges. You can think of it like your body's own internal radar system. It's always on, always scanning your environment for cues of safety or danger. And it does all of this before you're even consciously aware of it. It's the silent automatic process happening all the time.
So, how do we make sense of all these signals? Well, luckily for us, we have a map. It comes from a framework called polyvagal theory, which is basically a user's guide to how our nervous system works.
So this chart here, this is our map. And I want you to think of it like a ladder. We're all constantly moving up and down this ladder all day long, shifting between different zones based on what our neuroception, that internal radar, is picking up. So let's break down the three main rungs.
At the very top of the ladder, we have the ventral vagal state. This is the green zone. This is our sweet spot. It's when you feel safe, you feel connected, you're open and curious. Your body is in a rest and digest mode, which is so crucial for our health. This is the state where you feel most like, well, you. But what happens when that radar detects even a hint of danger? It immediately kicks us down a rung into the sympathetic state, the yellow zone. This is your classic fight or flight response. Your body gets flooded with adrenaline, your heart pounds, your muscles tense up. It's getting all your resources ready to either face the threat or run away from it. Now, if the threat feels totally overwhelming, like you can't fight and you can't run, the system has one last resort. It drops us to the bottom rung, the dorsal vagal state. This is the red zone. This is our oldest survival strategy, shutdown. You might feel numb, zoned out, completely disconnected from your body. Your system is just trying to conserve energy by immobilizing, kind of like an animal playing dead.
So it's so important to get this. There are two very different survival modes. There's hyperarousal, that's fight or flight, which is a state of too much energy. You're anxious, revved up. And then there's hypoarousal, that's the freeze state, which is the complete opposite. It's a state of too little energy, leaving you feeling collapsed and numb. Knowing which state you're in is the key to finding your way back.
Okay, so this system is brilliant for keeping us alive. But why does it sometimes feel like it's misfiring in our day-to-day lives?
Well, think about what it was designed for. An early human spots a tiger, their fight or flight system kicks in. Perfect. Then, once the tiger leaves, the nervous system sends an all-clear signal, and they go back to that safe, social state. The problem is, our modern tigers are things like chronic work stress, financial worries, or even the constant notifications on our phones. And these tigers, they don't just wander off. They stick around, keeping our alarm system activated day after day, without giving our bodies a real chance to come back down. And this is such a fundamental shift in perspective. Your nervous system is not trying to sabotage you. As this quote says, its one and only goal is to keep you safe. These responses are brilliant adaptations. They're not signs that you're broken. So when that alarm system gets stuck in the on position, we call it nervous system dysregulation. It's when your body continues to act as if that tiger is in the room, even when the coast is clearly clear. This is exactly why you might feel anxious or shut down for what seems like no reason at all. So if our nervous system is stuck, how do we get it unstuck? Well, the answer is in learning how to speak its language. And that's the language of the body, not just the mind. This highlights a really crucial difference. Most of us try a top-down approach. We try to think our way out of anxiety. The problem is, when you're in survival mode, your thinking brain is mostly offline. So that's why a bottom-up approach is so incredibly powerful. You start with the body, and you use physical sensations to send safety signals up to the brain. And here are 3 simple, practical ways you can do this right now. First, the VOO sound. Inhale slowly, and on the exhale, make a low, humming VOO sound. That vibration directly stimulates your vagus nerve, which is the body's superhighway for calm. Second, slowly scan the room. Just gently turn your head and let your eyes wander. This tells your ancient brain, see, we're safe enough to look around. And third, the butterfly hug.
Cross your arms over your chest and gently tap, alternating left and right. This provides a really soothing rhythm that helps balance the nervous system.
So what's the big takeaway from all of this? It's really about fundamentally changing the relationship you have with your own body. First and foremost, you've got to let go of any judgment. If you feel anxious or numb, you are not broken. Your body isn't failing. It's just running an ancient survival program that it truly believes you need.
You know, the goal here isn't to live a life without any stress or to never get triggered. That's just impossible. The real goal is to become a skilled navigator of your own internal states, to recognize when you're slipping down that ladder and know how to gently guide yourself back up.
Ultimately, your body is constantly sending you information. Those feelings of anxiety or numbness or even calm. That's all data. And learning to tune in and really listen to these sensations is the key to mastering your own emotional world. So as we finish up, I want to leave you with this question. Just take a moment right now. What cues is your body sending you? Are you feeling grounded and social, mobilized and anxious, or maybe in a state of shutdown? The first step to navigating is just knowing where you are on the map.